we begin in a brand new day, brand new setting, brand new everything.
We are born again, so to speak.
I am no longer in my car. I am in a house.
Except for me, I'm still in his car.
But I'm in a house. In a fucking house.
Yep.
Now, I don't know what to call this. Probably might call this episode 13 or 13.5. I don't know, because...
I mean, this could just be 13, and the 12 that we forgot to upload could just be like the lost episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like
okay.
Episode 12,
this
the
is
lost
this
episode.
This is 13. This is the official 13.
But
bad luck.
I was going to say, in this instance, it's lucky. It's a lucky number.
Ah, yes. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I've been feeling like shit for like the past few days.
Oh, that sucks.
Like, I went to the doctor's on Monday to go see the results of my physical, and this fucking asshole in like the corner of the waiting room was just coughing up a storm.
And he got you sick?
And apparently I caught wind of it when I left the place, and I'm like, well,
you son of a bitch.
This is bull crap. So I've been dealing with that for the past few days, but I'm good now.
You know what you need? This is a little remedy that I was told by a woman I used to work with when I worked at Vaughn's.
Okay.
This woman was a grandmother, so with like 13 grandchildren.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Speaking of 13.
Yeah, speaking of 13, basically.
Episode 13.
And, I could leave out ethnicities, but she was like an old Southern black grandma, basically. I would, by not leaving out ethnicities.
Exactly.
But so she had remedies, and the remedies weren't exactly what you'd see in like a medical textbook.
No kidding.
And she told me to. This is what she told me to do. She told me to get my warmest clothing. If I had sweatpants and sweatshirts and stuff, I needed to put them on.
Mm-hmm.
And then after putting them on and making sure I was in my toastiest clothing, I needed to take a clove of garlic raw. And eat it raw.
Okay.
And then, after eating the garlic, I was just supposed to sit and sweat it out while drinking like honey ginger tea. She also said, yeah, I needed honey ginger tea. That was the nicest bit of it. I'm here to tell you, one, that it worked. It actually worked. The next day I felt fucking great.
Wow.
So there's had to be something to it. But right after eating that clove of garlic, I felt probably one of the worst feelings I'd ever felt in my life. I felt like I was burning on the inside, and that I was going to vomit like a metric fuck ton into the toilet. I don't recommend anyone ever eat raw garlic in clove form. Just it burns. It burns like not burns like hot food. It burns as in pain.
Oh my god.
But it worked. It worked. She was right. I sat there sweating, smelling like garlic, and drinking honey ginger tea. And the next day, I was right as fucking rain.
Wow.
Didn't smell the greatest even after a shower, but I was right as fucking rain. So that's what you need to do. Get yourself some garlic.
Results may vary.
Exactly. Underscore. I'm not a doctor. Or am I?
No, you're not.
I'm not.
I mean,
I wish I was a doctor. How much money they make?
A lot.
Yeah.
Speaking of doctors, do you think from a patient's perspective, a doctor would be like a savior of some sorts, right?
Yeah, unless your name's Kevorkian. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but since I work in valet, I work at a hospital. It's not what you'd think. First off, they're really fucking messy. When it comes to using the bathroom, they don't even flush the toilet. Okay.
Yeah, we got the inside scoop here on doctors, guys.
Yeah, like doctors do not flush the toilet, and they pee around the bowl, and they don't even clean up after themselves. It's like I went inside one time. I really needed to pee, and I looked. There's just pee marks everywhere. I'm like,
Can you describe to me what a pee mark is?
Like pee marks all over the toilet seat.
Like puddles of pee, but
like drops everywhere.
Okay.
I'm like, what, are they blind? Did they just like spray everywhere? Do they have no control?
Dude, everyone with a penis can attest. There's some times where we get, the dreaded double stream and the forbidden triple stream. I mean,
the forbidden triple stream.
It happens, dude. For the ladies who may be listening, if you ever get mad at your husband who husband, their fucking brother, I don't fucking care, a male in your life for being messy in the bathroom, and they're not usually messy, but every once in a while there's a little bit, something all right over the shit. I didn't say words there. I just made noises.
Yeah.
It's because that we have this. No one knows what causes it. I'm going to say that because I don't know what causes it, so I'm just going to assume nobody knows. Where we will go to urinate, and it will not come out in a singular stream. It will come out in 2, sometimes 3 directions. With no asking us if we want it to go that way. No warning. Just fucking sprinkler head.
You put it on burst mode instead of stream mode.
Exactly. I'd switch that semi-automatic to burst.
It just happens,
Yeah, so, sometimes it's not our fault. But if it's a consistent problem, you need to tell them, literally, fucking, do you need someone to hold for you? Like, it's not that hard to aim a dick.
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard. Well, unless you are hard. If you're trying to piss while you're hard, good fucking luck. Good fucking luck. That is a mission. That is a mission, pissing while having an erection.
We've all been through that.
Yep. It's not a fun or pleasant experience for any and all involved.
We're gonna go talk about video games now.
Okay.
We're gonna start out with Resident Evil 7.
I don't talk about dicks all the time.
Yeah, I know. We all know that. But we're gonna start with Resident Evil 7.
Yes.
It's been on the news recently that Resident Evil 7 already recouped its development cost.
Yeah, I saw that. Which I thought was... How much money? Do you know how much money went into?
I'm not too sure. I don't know. But I would assume that would be quite a bit of money.
Yeah, when I read that, I mean, I figured that most major titles... I wasn't too impressed. I still want the game. I'm not going to play it until I have VR because I want to experience it in VR. But I just felt like any game that's got like the weight of a name behind it, like Resident Evil or Call of Duty and stuff like that, making back their initial investment in the game isn't exactly hard to do. I mean, that's just me. I don't know. I don't know how much it was developed for. That's just me not being impressed. Maybe it is very impressive. I don't know.
I think it is because they definitely didn't recoup its development cost for Resident Evil 6.
Because Resident Evil 6 was shit.
It was terrible. Maybe that's why, because they were expecting it to not sell as well. Since it's another Resident Evil game. It's probably gonna be shit, and it ended up being really good. It went back to its roots in a first-person perspective. So that's
not really back to its roots. Like
kind of, they paid a tribute to its original roots. How's that?
Yeah, in so far that it's like a creepy like house and setting. As far as I know, again, I haven't played the game. All I know is what little bits I've seen, and I watched like a best of Game Grumps.
It looks like looks like in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, like in the Midwest or something.
Yeah, they're just terrible shit happens in the unfortunate zone of the United States that happens to be sandwiched between the coasts.
Yeah, there's like literally nothing to do there.
As we
what the fuck do you do? Watch like monster truck rallies or something?
Fuck, really? Resident Evil 6 sold 6.7 million copies.
Oh, I feel bad for 6.7 million of those.
One of those people is me.
Wow.
And
we told. No, I didn't buy it.
Well, you played it.
That doesn't mean I bought it.
Okay, John. I feel bad for John.
Yeah,
John's the one who
I felt
bought it.
bad for him because he wanted someone to play with, and he asked me, of all people, when I told him I didn't want to.
Okay, so they're currently sitting at 2.5 million copies sold for Resident Evil 7.
Pretty good, since it only came out a few weeks ago.
So, at $59.99 times 2,500,000.
Math, am I right?
Yeah, math. Fucking. Okay. Oh, damn. Okay. So it's made $149,975,000.
That's an estimate.
That's how much is sold, and they said it's just now recouping its development cost. They put that. No, there's no way they put that much money into it.
You never know.
Almost $150 million into a game? No. Really? It's got to be a little less than that. Some of that's got to be like over. Like they like.
Could be.
That's mind-boggling to me. That
I wouldn't really expect Capcom of all people to spend $150 million,
especially on a game that on
a Resident Evil game.
And Resident Evil's got the name behind it. It's got the fan series, but even they had to have known that fucking things were going downhill. Like 5 and 6. 5 was the beginning of the end. 6, well, actually, I should say 4 was the beginning of the end. It was good, but it was really where they started focusing on that form of game. Mm-hmm. And then 5 and 6 were just shit. And after 6, they had to have realized,
I would defend 5. 5 was okay. It was
really?
decent. I enjoyed 5. I hated 6. 6 was the beginning of its downfall.
I actually want to say that I enjoyed 6 more than 5. Not because of it being a better game, but because it was so bad that I could cheese it in ways that entertained me.
Oh.
Whereas 5 was just such a bland, forgettable game, and that to me seems worse.
How can you forget Chris Redfield punching the shit out of a boulder in 5?
Yeah, but see that I didn't have anything to do with that. That was a cutscene.
Come on, how can you forget that?
If I punched the boulder,
it's not a forgettable game to me. Like Chris Redfield is fucking buff, and he has so much strength. Like
apparently, it's enough to punch and destroy
and
boulders.
move a fucking boulder. Like holy cow!
Holy cow!
Holy cow! Oh my god! Holy cow!
Those people in that place he was in could have wished they'd find a cow. They were starving. Oh look, there's a cat on the table. If you hear a little jingle jangle of a bell, that's a little cat. She might rub against the mic.
I know she's rubbing against my laptop.
Yeah, you're probably gonna hear it because she likes being in the middle of things and in the way of things. Isn't that right, Tetra? Yeah, I see you're getting ready for it. But anyways,
okay, so I'm gonna move on.
Uh-huh.
Remember that one service that PlayStation did called PlayStation Now?
Yeah, I played like 2 things. There she goes. I played like 2 things on PlayStation Now. One was Infamous,
Mm-hmm.
Infamous 2, because I had never actually played through that game. I was playing it on Zach's PS4 because he had a subscription to Now because he forgot to cancel it in time and he just got another month, so he's like, "Fuck it." So I was playing Infamous 2 because I'd never played it, and I was having fun with that. And then at my house, I decided to try to rent a game. I wanted to play a World War II shooter, and so I was looking through and I found this one that looked interesting on PlayStation Now, and I rented it, and it was complete shit. Like not the game, but the Now service.
Being the greatest of all services.
Like I was lagging so bad, and everything was just so shitty. Like everything was like blurred, and it was just bad. It was a bad experience. I literally I paid like $6 to rent it for like a week or something, and then I ended up only playing like 10 minutes before saying, "Yeah, I'm not fucking playing this anymore."
Oh wow. Well, anyways, PlayStation Now is still going to be around for PlayStation 4, but in older consoles like PS3, Vita, and then other devices, it's being discontinued on August 15th.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it would, because it's now time to move on to the current generation of consoles.
I've been wondering when they're going to stop their support for their other consoles.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually so surprised that they're still making Vita games.
That was,
Speaking of Vita, it turned 5 this week. 5 years old.
Really been 5 years?
It's been 5 years since the Vita came out, and they're still making Vita games.
Well, I mean, it's the only mobile platform that Sony has out at the moment. Mm-hmm. And it's the only competition to... well, I shouldn't even say competition. It's not even competition. No. It's a little kid, like, smacking their ankles. But it's the only other handheld than the DS at the moment.
Yeah.
Only other one worth mentioning. And I
gotta say, like, almost every Vita game that's coming out recently is just anything involving anime.
Pretty much. Yeah. I think Japan's the only one still making... It might actually have a healthier player base in Japan.
It does. It really does. And, like, probably the biggest major companies that are still making Vita games and are, like, porting it here and like, releasing it in the Western states is, like, Axis Games, the ones who published the Zero Escape series, Atlas, Sega, believe it or not, still like post Vita games, and Sega. Like Spike Chunsoft, the ones who made the Zero Escape games, and Danganronpa. Like, those companies are still making games for the Vita, and that's
the only thing keeping them afloat.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Yeah, there's not many people here in the US of A that that have that game, or that system.
Needless to say, I own a Vita. I still play Vita games.
Still play them Vita games?
I still play them Vita games. So we're going to talk about a game that millions of other people thought that it's dead, that it died after after a month after release, which is Pokemon Go.
Oh, Pokemon Go. I thought for a second you were going to say No Man's Sky.
I know nothing about that anymore.
Yeah, other than the fact that it fucking imploded and just it didn't turn out anything like... Well, then I will... To No Man's Sky's credit, there was so much hype surrounding the game and what players assumed they'd be able to do that the hype got contagious, and Scott Murray, or whatever the fuck his name is, Sean Murray, probably got a little caught up in the excitement too and said, yeah, you can do all that too, and stuff like that. And someone's like, no, Sean, shut up. Shut your fucking mouth. They can't do that. You can do it. You can fly big freighters into planets and they'll explode. And I don't think he ever said that. But I'm just trying to say that, like, the hype was real, and I think the hype got, like, reverse contagious back onto fucking Sean, and he started making promises that he wasn't going to keep. And
he's like a typical fuckboy to a girl. Like, I promise I won't break your heart, babe.
Yeah,
what
he broke all our hearts.
He is the ultimate fuckboy.
There was too much hype around that game for it to succeed, especially since it wasn't a main like a big AAA developer either. There was way too much hype around it to succeed. They just not recently, but a little bit ago, released their patch where they just started introducing their the building mechanic, the ability to actually build bases and shit. And it seemed interesting. It didn't make me reinstall No Man's Sky and play again, but if they can, maybe one day, if they can introduce a system as deep and for all intents and purposes as deep and rewarding as like Minecraft's in space, then I could see it getting more people. But then there's a game called Elite Dangerous that seems to be doing all the things right. Apparently, everything that people wanted in No Man's Sky, Elite Dangerous is. And it's on computer, and it's going to be released on Xbox One and PS4 here soon. it doesn't have a whole universe as the playground. It has an entire 1-to-1 ratio galaxy, which, you know, still 1-to-1 ratio galaxy, it's going to take forever to explore anyways. So it doesn't have to constantly generate new galaxies. It just has the one that they deal with, and which means they can put a lot more effort into making it detailed and flesh it out. But it seems to be pretty good. Scott Manley tweets about it all the time.
What a manly name.
Yeah, Scott Manley. He's fucking like Scottish or Irish too. He's got that accent.
Oh God, you mean the accent that no one can understand? Not even
you can understand
kind.
him. He's a space buff. I started watching his YouTube a long time ago when I was playing Kerbal Space Program, and then I followed him on Twitter when I got on Twitter, and he just tweets a lot about the like sci-fi stuff.
What a geek!
What a geek!
What a nerd!
But anyways, back to Pokemon Go.
Yes, I think 2 days ago they announced that they're finally adding 80 new Pokemon from Gen 2, from the Gold and Silver series, onto Pokemon Go. And as of recording today, they're already out.
Nice.
They added more berries, one of them to slow their movements, and the other one is to gain more candies or experience when you catch them.
You know what I just realized?
What?
Yeah, we're going to go do Pokemon Go and stuff after this. I uninstalled Pokemon Go a while ago. I don't have it on my phone anymore.
Yeah, it's okay. We got internet now. It won't take even like less than 30 seconds for it to install.
Yeah, I can install it again.
Yeah. So I'm pretty stoked for that. I feel like I'm going to have me a little bit of more fun. I'm gonna slow it down this time, unlike before when it first came out.
We went hard and fast.
I went way too crazy on it for the first week. It's like every day or every night we go out and play Pokemon, and even some of my other friends from my other groups are like, "Hey, you want to go to Long Beach and go play Pokemon?" I'm like, "Fuck, okay, let's go, let's do it." And there was like those moments back in the day when like there was a Dragonite on the other side of like Long Beach Pier.
Yeah,
there's so many people.
For that.
Yeah, so many people just like walked over to that bridge, and we're like, "What?"
That was crazy.
That was quite a sight to see.
You know, say what you will about Pokemon Go and stuff like that. The phenomenon that it was shortly after release,
it was crazy. Was
very real. Like he's talking about a time where we were on the Long Beach Pier, and literally everyone on that pier. It's like 8 or 9 at night.
It was like 9:30,
and everyone on that pier. The pier is packed. Absolutely packed, and all the businesses are starting to close except for certain ones that decide to stay open because of Pokemon Go. But it's just packed. This pier, which would normally have like a handful of people on it at this time, is just shoulder to shoulder with people. People walking down the promenade selling Pokemon Go stuff. People walking down just yelling out, "Who's here for Pokemon Go?" And then having everyone around them just like, rah, like a crowd fucking cheer. It was insane. And then to see that just mass of people, everyone on the pier just congregate into a solid form and work their way to a fucking corner of the pier.
Like, it was amazing.
Yeah, like...
Who would have thought one game would cause everybody to unite in some sort of way?
You know, for about a month.
For a month. And then it just went... Everyone was like, "Oh, yeah, that game's fucking dead."
Yeah. Which is not really true. There's still a lot of people in Long Beach and stuff.
They're like I went there about like a few weeks back. No, on Saturday, I was hanging out with my cousin for his birthday, and I was about to leave, and I noticed that the bar that we were at was next to the Pike where we were. Yeah. So I'm like, I might as well go check it out. And there are still quite a bit of people there, still playing Pokemon Go to this day.
So, while compared to its initial numbers, yes, indeed, like it was a flash. It was a flash in the pan when compared to those, but it has not died.
Yeah, it has not completely died.
It's still got a pretty healthy player base, I'd say.
Yeah, like there's like Niantic is still making a profit.
Oh hell yeah,
making a lot of money, and like that's for people saying, "Oh wow, they should have released this stuff quicker." But like you should know, like with Ingress, like it was completely different at first. Like it took time for it to just form into the way it was now.
Yeah, we know. We both played Ingress.
Yeah, we played Ingress. I didn't know it was completely different. Like, I didn't...
Yeah, we played rather late in its development cycle.
Yeah, so unlike this, we played right when it came out. So in the later days, it'll progress into something completely different.
Everyone who fucking got angry at Niantic saying, "Oh, this should have been, that should have been," they still kept playing.
Yeah.
So your insults were hollow at best.
It's like John Hank, the CEO, said that they did hear everyone's responses, and like, as fucked up as it sounds, that they didn't answer it. Like, they were too busy like trying to make sure the servers were still stable.
Yeah, they're not exactly a big company.
Yeah, they're a tiny ass indie company basically. It's like,
I think they have like 25 employees or something.
Yeah, and they had to hire more people just to keep
to
keep the servers stable. It's like, wow. Who would have thought a tiny company like that had such a big responsibility?
Oh, look at that. My Marmite just got delivered.
Oh, cool.
That's gonna be fun. I ordered some Vegemite and Marmite. Never had it before. Always wanted to try it. So I ordered a tube of Vegemite and a 2-pack of Marmite because that's the only one that had Prime. So I'm gonna be trying that.
Oh boy!
And I'm gonna have Bruce here try the Marmite. It's gonna be nice. I'm actually thinking I'm gonna like it.
I'm not stoked for it.
It seems like it's right along the flavors that I enjoy, and I already enjoy some weird ass flavored shit from Great Britain that most people don't care much for.
I thought Vegemite was an Australian thing.
It is, but Marmite's the British version.
Oh, okay.
It's both the same thing. It's just yeast extract. It's literally like it's the aftermath of beer making. Like they take the yeast from the beer, and
you're like, might as well have some use for this.
Yeah,
put it on toast.
It's supposed to be like extremely healthy for you. It's got like B vitamins out the ass.
Oh, great! It's something healthy, and it might taste like shit. I can't say it will taste like shit because I haven't tried it yet. It tastes
different. Apparently, it's like the very essence of umami.
Umami.
Umami is it was either the 5th or 6th taste that our taste buds can pick up, like have receptors specifically for. Uh-huh. It was discovered by Japanese scientists. That's why it's called umami. Uh-huh. But it's basically just the taste receptor specifically allocated for savoriness.
Oh, okay.
Like how you can tell like certain meats are savory and stuff like that. It's supposedly like it's just like salty, concentrated meat flavor.
Oh, joy.
Yeah.
Vegetarians and vegans all over the world
but it is a vegetarian thing. There's no meat in them. There's no meat
so
product.
You can't get disgusted by it because there is no meat in it.
Nope.
It's a vegetarian thing.
They can't be disgusted about it anyways because the vegetarians already make like fake meats.
Yeah, they do.
Like
I think I did hear like one time they were making like I think a patty or meat out of like I think it was beans. Something?
Yeah, soybeans and stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
They love the soybean.
That's interesting. I actually want to try it.
I mean, well, if you've had a vegetarian burger,
I have not had a vegetarian burger before.
You've never had a veggie burger before?
Nope.
There's some that are good. I'll take you to There's a place called the Veggie Grill. I won't take you there. We can order from there. I usually order on like Grubhub and stuff. They've got some pretty good stuff. It's all vegetarian stuff, so all the meat and stuff is vegetarian veggie meat and stuff. But they make pretty good stuff, especially their like Santa Fe chicken in air quotes sandwich. Uh-huh. It's pretty fucking tasty. Like I don't have anything against vegetarian meats and stuff because maybe several years ago or more than that ago, like these meats tasted like shit. Taste like shit because vegetarians didn't have a clue yet. But over the years they've refined it, and
they are learning.
Yes, we have to kill them before they learn too much.
Now, vegans, on the other hand, I don't know about you guys.
Vegans are just silly bitches.
Yeah, it's like, or are you like you want to be malnutrition because you can't like have anything dairy or meat?
They can't have anything made from
an animal,
anything with a face.
You are practically killing yourself slowly.
I'm fine with that. Go ahead, kill yourself. You heard it here. Just waste away and die. You're not doing us any favors. Vegetarians, okay, you're fine.
Besides making...
You still eat cheese and shit. You're cool.
Besides making everything super expensive at a vegan restaurant.
Yeah, and also that, societal guilt, the I'm better than you attitude that they bring to the fucking table.
That's just basically anybody living in, like, Silver Lake.
Yeah.
Or, like, Echo Park.
I'm just basically trying to say vegans, go fuck yourself. Vegetarians are cool.
Now,
vegans, go fuck yourself.
Trevor has now been officially banned from Silver Lake and Echo Park.
And certain districts of San Francisco.
Yeah, certain districts of San Francisco. And still the entire country of Japan.
And still the entire...
he is not forgiving you yet.
No. What was his name again?
Well, look at that. There's another 30 years, and you will never go to Japan. You will most likely rot 6 feet under.
I'll just rot 6 feet. Well, we'll all rot 6 feet under.
Yeah.
Eventually.
But I will too. But I will be in Japan.
You'll be rotting in Japan.
I will.
I'll rot on a New Zealand hilltop. Then I'll be like fucking. I'll die in the Lord of the Rings. It'll be glorious. God. They'll be playing it at my funeral, like doo 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 doo. Fucking.
No, they're gonna play Shooting Star.
Oh God.
While they push you off the cliff.
And then they'll take that video and just cut out my corpse falling, and then edit it onto the fucking. Yeah,
they'll just edit to something completely different.
And now for something completely different.
Oh yeah. Now, do you remember at E3 last year they were talking about Crash Bandicoot?
Yes.
Having a remake.
Yeah, the N-Sane
trilogy.
Yeah.
They today, as of this recording, they announced the date that they're releasing it on PS4, and it was actually coming out sooner than I thought.
Yeah, I see it right here.
Yeah, I would assume it'd come out like in fall or even winter, but June 30th.
Nice.
I am pretty stoked for it. It looks nice, and they say that it is. They have like remastered soundtracks, like they remastered everything.
That's
and
good.
It is playable on a 4K TV, so it is.
It's PS Pro.
It is PS4 Pro certified,
so it can do the checkerboarding 4K, which is not native 4K. People, remember that.
Yeah, I still don't get why people think that, it'll play games in 4K. It's like, I don't want to argue with you anymore because I've said it so many times. It's not actually 4K.
It plays it in 1080p and then upscales it to 4K.
That's it.
You fucks.
Like, he's more angry about it than I am.
Get it through your goddamn head. Well, I'm only angry because fucking Corey had that.
He still had argument. He had that mentality, thinking, it's just.
Yeah, but then he argued with me, and I was like.
It's not true.
It's not. Then that's why I got angry. I was like, it's not fucking true. I just started throwing articles at him. Like
that's what I told. Like, John told me that he wanted to wait until he gets a PS4 Pro, and I'm like, first off, one, it upscales. It's not actually 4K, and two, you need a specific 4K TV as of right now just for that shit to work. It will not work on every single 4K TV out there. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if you just get like some random generic 4K TV. And then, like, you start complaining how it's not working.
Yeah,
there's your fucking problem because it doesn't work on every single one.
I kind of feel like the people that it doesn't work as in won't even like pop up a picture or it just doesn't upscale.
It will not detect it at all.
Won't detect the PS4?
Yeah, it will not.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it really sucks.
Because I was going to say like the people who are waiting to get a PS4 for the PS4 Pro and think that it's native. 4K, which isn't possible in the current console hardwares, aren't smart enough to realize if they're looking at 4K or not.
Yeah, like I'm looking at a 4K TV. Like we went to Fry's yesterday.
4K.
I'm like we went to Fry's yesterday, and then Trevor showed me, like, look at this. It's very beautiful. It's 4K, and I'm like, it doesn't look any different to me. Like, there's hardly a difference. And then that's when Zach's like, what's with all those fucking branches? That's part of the menu.
Yeah, exactly.
For Avatar.
Then Zach came in like thinking, why do 4K TVs have branches on them? Why is this some kind of hippie shit?
We're like, what the fuck are you talking
about?
It's
a DVD menu, you stupid donut.
Yeah, I'm like...
That's the first thing.
The fuck?
He doesn't doesn't register the clarity of the picture or anything like that.
He just notices the fucking branches in the menu.
But he doesn't realize that they're part of the menu.
Yeah.
That was funny.
It was. It was pretty
just
funny.
like the lady at Fry's when I asked her, do you have Ethernet cables? What? You know, like Ethernet, like for like the internet on your computer. Ethernet cables? I'm like, yeah, like Cat 6s? And she's like, Cat Pegasus? Yes, let's go with that. I'm looking for Cat Pegasus cords. This is fucking Narnia, and I need to connect my fucking like magic mirror to my fucking microwave.
But you didn't tell her that, and the only response you gave her was, what?
Exactly. All I said was, what? It was my turn to say what. Like, what the fucking Cat Pegasus?
Like, you two are just looking at each other like, what the fuck are you talking
What are you
about?
saying?
Who's the idiot now?
I gotta say, I expected better from a Fry's employee.
Yeah, maybe she probably got the job because, like, it was her last resort or something.
I mean, to be fair, she was just stalking. Well, no, fuck that. That's not to be fair. She's stalking. She should know where everything fucking is.
I think. I guess she doesn't because
I'm gonna go back there. And I'm gonna ask for some Cat Pegasus cables.
It's like someone has to make like Ethernet cables. Just call them Cat Pegasus.
Cat Pegasus.
And like when that does come out, Trevor will go back to that lady and says, "Do you know where the Cat Pegasus is?" And she'd be like, "Yeah, I know." We just
she'd be
have
like,
it stocked."
she'd be like,
Cat
Sixes? Yeah.
You wouldn't even say what. You'd be like,
I just turn around and I'd leave.
I'd be like, come on now. I remember you say Cat Pegasus. Come on. So you got anything to talk about?
I just got an email from For Honor welcoming to For Honor.
Oh, good. That's good.
Oh yeah, I got For Honor literally right before coming over here to record, and I did like the first story mission. Seems pretty fun. I can't provide a conclusive description on how the game is yet. I've literally only played like 15 minutes. My only peeve so far is that I can't make like all the warriors female. Only certain ones. Because I wanted, my Amazonian like warrior tribe to go fucking kill things. But I joined the Vikings because that's my heritage.
Yeah, it is. It really is your heritage.
I had to, so I had to go with the Vikings. Knights would be my second choice. Samurais for all you weeaboo fucks. If you're on the samurai side, go fucking hug your body pillow, you fucking weeb.
Damn. That's what Swedes would say.
Vikings and knights are cool. Samurai are so fucking overplayed and overrated. I'm sorry.
By the way, I'm super stoked for Neo. It's a really good game.
I'm
Neo, okay.
I'm not even that excited for Neo. I'm probably gonna get
Neo's
it.
Neo's already out.
I know. I'm probably.
It's just really hard to find.
I just go PSN, download it.
I mean,
you've got the capabilities now, motherfucker.
I do have the capabilities, but I'm still not going to do it because I like having a physical copy.
They're going to eventually hit a point where they're not going to have physical copies anymore.
Then I'll just rely on limited run games to still make physical copies for shit. I have a physical copy of Firewatch, for fuck's sake.
You fucking hipster.
Like, I don't give a shit. I have the game. I'm supporting it.
Get with the times. We all gotta. Everyone has to move on to the days where everything's downloaded and a company can take away the stuff at a moment's notice, even though you paid for it.
I'm not going to listen to any single word that you're saying right now. Okay.
Even though
I still buy physical,
even though
I will still support buying physical.
I was providing an argument against my stance in my my saying. Fucking weebs. I don't know. I think I just have a hatred for weebs.
Oh, so you hate Carlton too? This is a TMZ exclusive. Maybe he might say yes.
I don't hate Carlton.
Yeah, I know. No one one can.
No one.
I just like making fun of him because he really does watch anime. He's like, man, fucking weebs.
Carlton's
and I'm
cool.
like, quit being in denial, Carlton. You watch
Carlton's
anime
like
too.
a unicorn because I very rarely ever interact with Carlton. So when he's around, it's just like, whoa, it's Carlton.
Do the thing. Do the thing. Come on, Carlton. Do the thing. Sing the song. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. Which is definitely not the case for Carlton because he doesn't actually dance or sing.
Dude, I would love to see Carlton dance. That'd be great. I want to see it. He would just probably be like, fuck no.
Hell no.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, like I don't interact with Carlton all the time, so when I do, it's like a unicorn. Like when he pops up in Discord, like I use Discord mobile, so I don't even get notified when people come into the chat room, and I just suddenly hear him like underneath everyone, just low as fuck Carlton voice, and well, he doesn't have a low voice. I just mean like his audio is really low, and I'm like, oh shit, it's Carlton.
Oh, whoa.
But that being said, he's still Asian.
Vietnamese. Be more specific.
Okay, I'll be more specific. Vietnamese. I guess Vietnamese can be weeaboos too.
Oh, dude.
Because it's just...
Dude.
Yeah.
We're talking about that guy that we will not say his name on.
Oh, that dude.
That
starts with a...
Starts with an A.
Yeah.
Y.
Yeah. The dude that I told...
That you were told that you were, like, similar...
Yeah, and Misao got super angry and wanted to fucking fight whoever said that.
Yeah,
which almost brought a tear to my eye, Misao. If you're listening to this, thank you.
Because first off,
that level of caring was very endearing.
First off, that shit ain't true. You are far more better than he who will not be named. All right, he who will not be named is a creep. He's a massive weeb too. I might add.
Is he Japanese?
No.
Okay, then yeah, he can be a weeb.
He is a huge weeb.
I can't stand. Like, I have nothing against people who like anime. God knows, I've watched anime myself. But the whole, forsaking your own culture for everything Japanese, I just want to fucking kick you off the nearest cliff. And,
man, I really shouldn't take you to Anime Expo.
No, I want to go. I want to people watch. I want to people watch so bad.
Oh my god.
I want to people watch so bad because then I can just add so many names to my list of the people I'm going to have to kill to make the world a better place. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. But yeah, no, that he who shall not be named, I told Misao I was going to probably end up punching him because I'm going to be seeing him here soon. I'm going to be partaking in an event with this person.
You are?
Yeah.
What?
I fear that I'm giving away too much info because this person seems like they're rather like lurky when it comes to everyone's happenings and might actually stumble across this and realize who I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
But there will be an event at an undisclosed time in the future where I will be around this person. And everything that I've been led to believe about this person makes me think I'm going to end up having to punch this person.
It will come true.
I don't want to punch this person. But that being said, even though I may not want to, I may need to.
There's a difference between wanting and needing.
Exactly.
To. Okay. You can't always get what you want. But you can always get what you need. Holy shit.
Weebs driving me crazy, man.
Oh my god.
Weebs driving me crazy.
They drive me crazy.
Like, no. Fucking Christ. I've already ranted about weebs, haven't I? On one of our podcasts?
Probably.
I feel like I have. I feel like I rant a lot.
You have like a deep history about... You rant a lot.
Uh-huh.
Like a lot.
There's only been a couple episodes of the podcast where I've ranted, but, I rant a lot. It's what I do.
Yeah, it is true.
And weebs are a constant target for my ire. Liking anime does not make you a weeb. owning a body pillow and running with your arms behind your back does. And I just want to like.
I wouldn't want to punch someone. It's just like I get sick.
Really? Because I'd want to put them in through a fucking meat grinder.
Oh my god! What the fuck is wrong with you? I know
serious.
I know you wouldn't actually do it, but like just the
serious.
thought of it is like Jesus.
Like I just want them to line up with their arms behind their backs, like fucking. They jump in the swimming pool. Oh, it's a meat grinder. Fucking.
That's what they say before they die. Ah, it's a meat grinder.
Oh, you tricked me. Oh, I'm half a body now. Fucking got me. You fucking got me.
And he's dead. And then you're just like... you're like... like those typical...
Tim Curry laughs.
I love that. Space. I love Tim Curry so much.
Tim Curry is a treasure, and the day that he dies is the day that part of my heart dies.
Yeah, but I'll never forget the fact that Tim Curry was actually in Home Alone 2 Lost in New York.
Yeah. Or in Command and Conquer.
That too.
Yeah, I have, I don't really have that much of a history with Lost in New York. I'm more of a...
I have quite a bit of history with that movie.
I think we talked about it once before.
I've watched it like more than 40 or 50 times.
That's it? Dude, when I was a kid... and
maybe even 100 times. I don't even fucking remember. Yeah. Like, it happened while I was in 4th grade. I didn't have anything better to do. I had like a VCR in my room and like one of those CR TVs. Mm-hmm. Like, fuck it. I'm going to have myself some lunch, not do my homework. I'm just going to go plop this damn disc, or not disc, the VHS tape of Home Alone 2 and just watch it.
I probably got exposed to Tim Curry in a similar fashion, like from Home Alone 2 or something. But I didn't really get exposed to Tim Curry, and knowing it was Tim Curry.
Well, I didn't get exposed to Tim Curry. I just got exposed to Home Alone 2 Lost in New York.
Until I saw Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
That is a movie everyone should watch. Everyone. That is Tim Curry at his best. He's a sweet transvestite from Transylvania. Like, fucking... I watched that movie at a formative age, and it is glorious. Oh, look, the door's opening. Squeaking.
Oh, look who
it is. It's a fucking blonde motherfucker who didn't know that branches were part of...
Are those branches part of the TV?
Branches? Are those beers? What is that?
Cider, baby.
Oh, cider?
Henry Hotspur's hard-pressed cider.
Cider.
Cool. I love me some cider. Shit, I can't open it.
Yeah, you need a bottle opener.
But I think that's a good place to end, to be honest.
How long are we at?
Almost 50 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
It's a good time to end.
We're gonna end with the creaking of the door.
Yeah.
Oh, you hear that meow?
Probably. It's time.
Yeah, it's time. It's Miller time.
Guys, it was nice talking to you. And be careful. He who will not be named
might get you.
You will probably get bopped.
He's gonna bop you.
He's get bop in the face.
He's gonna bibbity bop you.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.